Hey everyone, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. That is the mystery chord from Celine Dion's recording of Nature Boy, and she does it in the key of C minor. So the chord they're using there in the introduction and also in like the first line of each part of the verse. It's like a B flat seventh. There's the seventh down there over a C. So it's quite a kind of a rich sonority. And I'm going to be doing the song in the key of F. I'd like to put it on my next album project. And to me, this chord is a little bit too high. It doesn't have quite the same effect that it did down in the key of C minor. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get into the recording studio. Oh, this is the recording studio. All right, but I have a chart here, and I also have a play-along track. So I managed to sing this song the other day, just kind of, fooling around with it, and it made it past the YouTube censors. So let me go ahead and play it for you, and then we'll talk a little bit about the arrangement. So we start off with that chord a few times. So. And so forth and so on. Now, one thing about this song is, and I did do a little improvisation because I don't think it's going to get past the copyright if I don't. But one thing about this song is that the melody is quite freely interpreted. In fact, a lot of the versions of this song are done rubato without like a rhythm track or anything. So I interpret it my own way, and I don't know, I was influenced by some of the recordings I heard, I'm sure. And there's a real book chart as well, which I'll put in the description, that says you can add a measure at like measure 7, I think it is. That can be 2 measures instead of 1 measure. So each part of, instead of like, 32 bars, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, instead of 32 bars, it's going to be like 34 bars long. Each section being 17 bars long, or the A section being 9 measures long. So it's kind of a cool song in that respect, and I like to do it that way. Now let's look at the arrangement. All right, first there are 4 bars of introduction on the track, of course. The track starts like what? Doing like a bossa nova thing, and then right. So I feel that melody is coming in before the beat, like 1, or before the bar line, 1, 2. There was a boy, so right there on 1, a very strange enchanted boy. This is all about right. 3, 4, 2, 2. And then, I come in a little early on this, a little shy. So I actually kind of put the melody back in that measure that's mostly rests and go a little shy and hit the G right there where the C7 is. And sad of I hit that, like a whole measure early. And then take my time, and rush that a little bit, then the G7. 4, 1. All right. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And towards the end, it seems a little odd to go the greatest thing beyond the beat there. Oh, yeah. I have to laugh. There's a friend of mine keeps sending me tracks of this band Procol Harum, and that he thinks I'm going to really like it because it's they use kind of some classical harmony ideas, and they're okay. I don't go nuts over them, but all you got to do to give your song kind of some classical feeling is take like minor chords or major chords and just play it with the third in the bass. So in other words, it's a first inversion chord. It's not like F minor like that. It's F minor like this. Okay? And I'm watching a documentary about Billy Joel called And So It Goes, and it's a really long documentary, but it's very, very good. And I'm just noticing that in a lot of his songs, especially later on, that he used a lot of these same ideas of playing first inversion chords. In other words, the bass player plays the third of the chord. And that happens here in the second line as we walk up here. All right. To the F minor with the A flat in the bass. Right. And even that could be like a G minor 7 flat 5. But put the third in the bass, and then it comes out to be a B flat minor 6th. Now, another great place is down here in the next to the last line, the greatest thing, and right here. I can't remember exactly what they do. They do something like that. So the C7 with the B flat in the bass. And then it kind of sounds like it's going to go to F minor again, but instead, a great reharmonization idea. A flat major 7th to D flat major 7th. And of course, you could actually just use the D flat major 7th. Especially if you're rushing the melody like I do. That's nice. And then, that melody's so drawn out there, but then it kind of rushes through this. So we got, 2-5-1 going to C7. I would put the A flat there on the first beat instead of like the B flat there. I put the A flat there on C7th, and then you have an altered chord. All right, now, why is it altered? There's C7, nothing altered there. We've got this, which could be the sharp 5 or the flat 13, your choice. And since it's an altered interval, being the flat 13, we could add any of the other 3 altered tensions, which would be a flat 9, a sharp 9, or a sharp 11. So that's a legal chord, right? You can add all those tensions, but does it sound good? So let's just put the flat 9 in, or the sharp 9. Those are probably your 2 best choices. The sharp 11's too close to the melody, and yeah, so there you go. Maybe you could get away with 2 of them there. Anyhow, anything else I need to cover on this song? Well, how would you improvise over this great chord here? Let's just sound it out. All right, so we've got all those notes. All right, so let's start with that as being our scale. So we got, all right, so it is kind of an F minor. Let's add the A flat. C in, flat. There's our scale. It's the natural minor for F minor, 4 flats. Same as A flat major. And you could even think of it as E flat, Mixolydian, you know, if you're thinking the E flat chord. So. There, we're going to take out the 2 flats up here. All right, and get what's called the minor melodic ascending. You're going up this way, you come down this way. That's a classical thing, but you know, you can use that scale in either direction. And then back to F minor. Maybe you keep the D in for that one, and then the F minor 6. Dorian mode, you know, even just F blues scale will work over there. All right. And you know, you're not cheating when you do that. You're giving it some authenticity. Same scale there. And then I think another scale that you really need is either the diminished. You know, it gives it that kind of, I don't know, Middle Eastern sound or something. So this is a kind of a very, you know, I don't know, it's just a song with a lot of atmosphere. Or the altered scale would be good. And like I say, I'm planning on recording this song. I used to sing this years ago when I worked at a little club called Otto's, and there was a girl there who gave me the nickname of Nature Boy. So this song is near and dear to my heart. And anyway, all the stuff's down there in the description, including the free track to play along with. So I hope you enjoy it, and thanks very much. I'll see you again real soon.